Let me get let me get this VOD uploaded. What happens if Peps get in Premier relegation? Nope, nothing like that. I think they just keep partnership and they just be in Face It Masters, and I guess everyone's just kind of hoping that doesn't happen. What am I looking for? Blah, blah, blah. What do we just watch? Duels Versus Pro versus anyone's legend. Alright. Don't know if you're here right now, Panda, but I'm uploading it now. I am here. It's uploading. The boards are being annoying though. Well, they just being slow again. It feels like all of the ones this weekend have processed so much slower than usual, even though they're... I don't know if it's... You know what it probably is, Panda? It'll be because they're in 2K now. And that's what it'll be. Yeah, I didn't really think about it, but obviously these are the first sort of VODs we've uploaded properly, and it's going to be in 2K, aren't they? Technically, or could just drop for players and sign a team who wasn't relegated, right? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I feel like if that's not really that wouldn't be a Peps time move, you know. Like Peps have loyalty to their team. Are we sure a partner team can... Yeah, they can definitely get relegated to Tokyo. They can definitely go down.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Did I miss anything other than the loosely copyrighted music?
Nope. Just the occasionally copyrighted song, or one copyrighted song out of many, but it's hidden somewhere. It's hidden in the mix.
Yeah. Looks like chat's mostly just been dancing since I left.
Oh, yeah.
Which is good. Wholesome. Chris, are you still there? Ryan? Any of the Americans?
Looking for a yank.
The Egyptian dance counts as two.
Fefe said Team Peps would be the first French team to win an OW major since Paris Eternal.
They are not going to win an OW major, so...
they're still the most likely.
Let me nip that one in the bud, okay?
Yeah. They're still the most likely.
And the only reason that the French team won the major last time is because they had the best Genji in the world and the best OMTAC in the world.
It was a small assist from the Koreans, I reckon. Just a teeny tiny assist. Teeny tiny assist.
Welcome, Hateful Ace.
Boost for YouTube likes? You're right, Sunku. Can we get a YouTube like boost on the game?
Oh, heavens.
GG's from Ice. Ice, can you just go like this video on YouTube for me? Give it a little boost. Thanks, Ice, and congratulations. I appreciate all the points on fantasy. Honestly, next time though, win just a little slower, you know? You need to full hold them, you know? Just give them a point. Thanks, Ice. If you guys want to be like Ice, if you like this YouTube video, I guarantee you'll be as good on Zarya and Diva, and Smash will look to sign you immediately.
Lesbianity with a bois.
Katie was trash on third map as well. Yeah, I know. I mean, Kev was farming though, so the you and Kev combo still got me good value. Is that the Iceman's brother? That is the Iceman's brother, Rally. You're right. We'll see if it runs in the family.
Ooh.
Appreciate it, guys. It's ticking on up on YouTube.
All right, AJ, I'll try and keep it quiet, just for you.
Too loud?
Can you turn off OWCS drops, please? I'll think about it. Ooh, tune. You reckon we squeeze ads before the game? Like, is there time?
Maybe we
Not
should.
sure.
Maybe we should.
How many minutes?
I'll squeeze in a short one. If you don't want
I'll
the
squeeze in a
ads,
short one too.
press that tier 1 button right now. Get away from the ads.
What he said.
If you have to watch the ads, you might end up joining the army. Watch out for that.
Tired of the ads? Hoping that you can stare longingly into Matt Morello's, you know, expressionless gaze? For the low price of a tier 1, you too can stare into Matt Morello's eyes. 2 minutes of ads? I did 1 minute 30. It depends on what the emote is, Just Glory.
Is there a way for what to happen? You want 2 cakes, your greed is unreal. Who wants 2 cakes? It will not be happening, Hash Brown.
Why is the highest earning COD coach casting OWCS? Who, Dennis?
Morello.
Is he a high earning coach?
I don't know. But he used to be a COD guy, right?
I don't know. Like, I don't really know.
I thought he was originally a COD guy. Hey Ziad.
Has
Commiserations
he earned a lot of money in
Ziad.
COD? Mr. X COD. COD
About 13 years ago.
esportsfandom.com. Where is earnings? There's nowhere for earnings.
I mean, it's always going to be a tough game against TM, Ziad. The real tests are next week.
He was a coach for like 2 years.
What if I... So maybe not as high earning as initially claimed.
He didn't earn anything, Aga?
Really not as high earning as initially claimed.
We already have that, bro. Like, Just Glory, are you insane? Like, you're asking if you can add an emote, you're linking the emote, and it's already in the channel. And it's literally the one that you've linked as well. Like, it's the one made by homosexual. Like what do you want from me, bro?
It's okay, regular season. Yeah. All good. Plenty of time still. What if I wanted to sub, but I want and watch ads? What you do, Lyra, is sub and then log in incognito mode. Or don't log in even. Just open another tab in incognito mode, then you get to see the adverts. Yeah, I'm considering a Ziad in my roster for week 2 as well. I will Thanos next games, don't worry. A Thanos guarantee.
Why is your career VOD on YouTube so shit video quality? Is it banter? You see my YouTube VODs are way higher quality than my...
Yeah, I think my YouTube normally comes out better quality too.
Yeah, unless my encoder settings have changed. No worries, Tracks. What's wrong with my... Are you talking about career day 2 today?
Well, I go because it could still be processing.
It was a while ago. Let me check it out. Yeah, it's like so many hours ago. It shouldn't be processing anymore. I mean, it's just not... It just doesn't look to be lower quality than normal, does it? It's a you issue, Bantalef. 2 days VOD? What's the video called?
It's processing now, Bobby. If you want it immediately, you can go to the main channel where the live VOD will be there. It's still processing on YouTube, unfortunately. It says processing is taking longer than usual. It's kind of been the same all weekend, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it'll be up very soon, hopefully. Just still processing. Alright, Oasis map number 1. The choice of Peps. Peps have chosen to ban second vote, so it was a hazard ban from Qadsiah to try and take Willis off his most comfortable hero. And my brain has made a spaghetti. There we go. Sim ban on the other side here against Qadsiah, which feels a little bit odd because I don't really associate Sim with Qadsiah all that much. So maybe Peps know something we don't. Or maybe they're just silly. Yeah, alright. Let me crank this in-game volume. You want to do a sync?
We should be synced up.
5, 4.
Oh. Okay, there's totally a reason for it to look worse.
Is it because it's Sunday?
It just says video encoder index and it's on 7500 kilobits per second instead of being like on something higher, which usually that's where it is.
Oh.
I don't know.
Right, on to first fight here. It's going to be D.Va Vendetta up against Zarya Vendetta. It's a big open map, so it can be a difficult one for Zarya Vestas is to really connect with anything too meaningful. Instead, we'll just be playing slow from main, looking for a bubble timing, trying to set Taejong up onto something here. Nothing finding yet, though. Just going to be a slow fight. And Zoro has this power position right now, just beaming everyone on the low ground. Ooh, low HP, but Gala slippery enough to get round the corner.
Slipping around for now. Willis is invested very, very deep indeed. Qadsiah have bodies on the point, though, so it's important for Peps to ping-pong on and off. But it looks like they are getting pumped at the moment. Willis finds a trade on Taejong, but Dip is down, and the cap goes the way of Qadsiah. 5, 6, just check my sync. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
just works.
13. Jesus, just works.
Going to be now Peps trying to find a way back onto point. Willis is on this left-hand side right now. Defensive bubble comes out, but maybe a bit early from Vessler. Doesn't really get any energy out of that. They're going to turn their attention onto Vess now as Dip wants to force him all the way out. Majid will be found by that one. Gala's going to fall. No supports, and all of a sudden, a lone figure on point. Vess will just get beamed down, and Peps will give themselves back in control of point.
Back in control of point for the moment. And that is well, only 35% for Alcad. This could be a dogfight. This could be a real dogfight. Nade comes out onto Taejong now. On the backstep, Bubble comes out. Playing life. Actually saving the day there as he is on my fantasy roster. So good to see Taejong not dying. That's good for me. That's money in the bank. Now Zoro, Override Protocol already. 8 is quite close, but not there yet. Zerian a bit ahead on the Kitsu as well, but by the time we can see a step up, we are going to be even on all of these ultimates. Gala, about the same as FD got on beat 2. But we'll see if build beat and use beat first theory comes into play. Battlebot comes out first from Zoro, spamming backline, but Zoro getting drilled out of the sky. Nice shooting Tex. Beat from Gala is good, and Taejong will take down Dip. FD actually doesn't have the beat, so faster beat theory wins again. Battlebot comes out into the skybox now, and I don't think FD God's going to be beating this one. It's just a 3v5. Godhand should have let that one go through.
They're going to get a Qadsiah rush as well. It will be a flip going right back the way of Qadsiah after these ults come out. Again, beat push available for FD God afterwards here, so a clear ult advantage, but always tricky to clear this point fully on City Centre. Vessler will have the grab as well, and if he can get to that grab, they have a Sundering Blade combo in time. All of a sudden, that beat push from Peps might not be as scary as it normally is because the grab can just shut them down. We're going to take a step forward now, Vess, trying to spam them on the walk-up. They come in the far side for now, though. Going to group up, looking for an opportunity to go. Slash comes through, but Taejong finds nothing. Now a chance for him to go. Beat round the corner, looking for it. FD God's going to go the long way round here. Sundering Blade comes through, forces everyone to DP. This means Willis is isolated. Poco Bomb into the air, looking for the baby. Big trouble for Willis. No chance to get back into mech. No kills out of that one. Beat push gets nothing. Bomb gets nothing. And Pep's going to have to play for this last fight.
One fight remains now. Thank you, Herbivorian, for the flower. I will give you an Ellis flower back, of course, out of respect. Now, Gala, 70% on the beat. FD God so far behind because he got that slower beat earlier on. You can give an Underflower as well if you'd like, I suppose. Sundering Blade available for Dip, but geez, this beat could make all the difference. Qadsiah, all they have to do is take it slow and they can win with the beat. Exactly right, that's right. Exactly right. Dip slides on, gets the spin, but can't do anything more because he had to get the touch. Overtime secured, but already 2 kills. Gala has the beat now, but yeah, that'll be it. 3 kills for 0. Herbivorian, thanks for the tier 1, welcome.
Doesn't even need it. Zerion will play KD. That's 100 to 52 in the end from Qadsiah. And a few promising moments from Peps, but letting the first cap go through. Maybe mismanaging some of the support ults. Again, just this small difference in beat charge ends up being a pretty big pain point for the slower Lucio. And it will be a pretty one-sided scoreboard here. The Iceman's brother, 10-0.
Oh, jeez. 2 brothers separated. Give Taejong 10 tests per 10, please no, Thigby, please no. I can't handle it. Come on, Taejong. I need you to clutch up. I need you to get all of the stats in the world. You are the core of my roster. Same with you, little Gala. Doing better than Sir Marjet at the moment. Just as much healing, but double the damage. I need this. I need this bad. All right. Zarya v Zarya once again. No more Diva for Willis. Slash up onto the high ground for Dip. He's a little bit ahead of the rest of his team, though. Might get bullied out. Bubbles burned. Gala tempted by a funny boop, but not going to go for it. And FD God is now just on the defensive up on the corner.
Going to take the high ground and just slow it down now, Qadsiah. They can just play from this position, start a forceful point once it unlocks in a few seconds. Peps are going to try and play wide across the rest of the map now, but in theory, Aid has this powerful position. He'll drop down bottom right as the slash comes in. Nades on that timing too as Taejong comes flooding through. Doesn't find anything though. Second bubble onto Taejong will keep him alive, but this needs best. A little bit low for now. Has to use a bubble onto himself. He's only 100 HP. Fighting that one, and Zoro will take him down. Tank advantage now for Peps. A chance to step onto point. Zoro though, very passive for now, expecting this slash coming in. Here comes for Sash, doesn't connect the nade. Lucio follow up as well. They group up into it, just bunkering in this little room. They deal with Vendetta, and now Peps can get their feet on that point.
Peps get their feet on the ground. Pushing forward now, Zoro. Huge damage again. Ayua 42, one step closer to 300. Thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back. We're damn close to that 300. We're getting that shit this month, 100%. Thank you very much. Can we watch the Fran camping vlog later? Fuck no. Push in main for Zerion, so close to the Kitsu. There has to use the Suzu early. Not going to be that much of a big deal as he's immediately going to start healing inside. Overhead for Dip, doesn't find anything though. Marjet might be able to push in with his own Kitsune Rush. This is a pretty easy kite for Qadsiah.
Chance for him now to take this double support. Oh, retake. They're going to drop this Kitsune Rush on point immediately, it feels like. Actually, Matt just managed to walk on point for free, so they're going to nearly threaten the flip. Now the Kitsune Rush comes through. They have to go back to this one. Override Protocol over top from Zoro, trying to throw it in. Beat over top from FD. So much damage. Dip will get on top of him. A beat not in time to save Aid. Not as ice cold as his brother, but Willis has fallen on point. High ground position for Zoro, but he's got to find some value quick because Dip needs help on the point. Boot from behind, but FD God gets taken down.
Marjet's pumping, bro.
Felt like they had all the ultimates for that. They got a pick during the beat push, but just nothing going the way of Peps. Qadsiah win the big ult trade again.
Yeah, big clash, and you can see Sir Marjet doing the work. I swear losing a hit scan is better than losing a flex stick. You know, I mean, Emre's just an insane hero to have on your fantasy rosters with the current state of play, Big B. Especially like with teams playing Zarya, Emre, and shit like that. The Emres are just dropping like 25k damage on a Surabasa, bro. Like they might just be the truth. They get so many points, and the ult is just a big damage spammer as well. Like, Dip up onto the high ground, bubble thrown out, but Emre is so spaced out. Aid rips the override protocol now. Not going to be kiting that one. Farewell, Dip. Sakura blue. And we are just going to see spam back into spawn. Aid just pounding some more as Qadsiah take the easy fight win.
Yep, full reset off the back of that one. Now Qadsiah, they have that grab and the Sundering Blade ready to go. Combo just behind for Peps on the other side, but hard to survive these combos, so really might just be a very brutal fight. Best will be holding up to the choke now, looking for that grab opportunity. Peps needs to try and retake as split as possible, or just give Best a big grab. They're trying to get Dip onto the high ground now. We'll go for a slash. Doesn't quite catch onto Aid, but now they have some space. Grab catches Zoro in the back now, looking for a defensive bubble, defensive Suzu all used. Nothing, no kills on that one for Best. Too far away, not the follow-up, and now a great chance for Willis and Peps.
Grab onto Vestola now. He's double bubbled on the back step, so it's going to be an easy cleanup. Taejong trying to pull it around with the Sunder. Gets nothing for it, though. So Qadsiah feels like they're dumping ults into a lost fight here just a little bit. They still have the cap. They should be able to get this close to 99. Damn it, Gala! I wanted you to get out. Now we're not going to get it close to 99, and you're going to die and fuck up my fantasy. You selfish Spaniard bastard. All right. Qadsiah, Kitsune Rush available. Beat close for Gala as well, but double support ultimate is already online for Peps. Zoro also far ahead on the override protocol, so it feels like Peps are honestly in pole position to close out this round by way of ultimates. Qadsiah, they're going to need a pick.
Gonna need a pick, gonna need a bit of magic out of something here. Zirion has it. I don't know if they realise they have the advantage though, because they're quite far back. Now the slash comes in from Dip, doesn't find anything. Bubble comes through to save his life. They'll swing left-hand side. Defensive Kitsune Rush comes out, and Willis is just dead. FD God is going to beat now. Oh no, Zirion finds a kill. Dead. But come on, God Hands, we need a few more. Good Susie to deal with this one, but Bubble gets Taejong out of dodge. Zoro with the override protocol onto this high ground. We need to turn some kills. Vendetta into the air, takes a huge amount of damage. Another good Bubble from Best to keep him alive. They deal with FD God behind. Zoro has got damage, but no kills. Now Qadsiah in control of point. Ball back from Willis. Dip with a Sundering Blade, trying to force it. No one's going to peek it, though. They continue to get the touch. Out of ultimates now, Peps. And Gala has that beat. Aid has the override protocol. Another beat comes through from Gala. And Peps, it slipped through their fingers.
Ah, Sacred Blue, man. 2-0 for Qadsiah. Team Peps, they put up a bit of a fight, but critical moments going down. 2 people dying before FD God's Big comes out. That's just a disaster, is it not? They had so many ults for that turn. Double DPS, double support. And they have to start ulting a 3v5. The Iceman. Oh.
What can you do against the Iceman, you know?
Just can't be helped. Brother of Iceman. Functionally the same person. Sniper 64 dropping a GG's. We're 1 map in. Don't count out the French. Think of the kites.
Count them out.
Fuck, dude. I've got to fix my YouTube quality.
What was it? Just like a lower bitrate than usual?
I mean, it's like, maybe it's always been like this. Like, my multi-stream plugin, like, if I go settings and look at the encoder setting, it's like, I just use my main encoder. But because my main encoder has this, like, bullshit variable setting, I can't set it above 7,500 kilobits per second because it's variable through Twitch. Even though, like, my main encoder on Twitch is, like, 13K varied. So I need to use a different encoder, I think. But I don't really know how that works and if that, like, negatively impacts performance. Like, is it meta to use, like, multiple different encoders at once? I don't know.
I think, I can't remember how I set it up now, but I'm pretty sure I have, like, between my recording, my Twitch, and my YouTube, my GPU does one and my CPU does the other. Or like,
yeah, I mean,
my GPU
I could do like,
my CPU
I could do like one on my QuickSync on my CPU, I suppose. But like sometimes my CPU uses QuickSync for other stuff as well, so I don't know.
Yeah, like for me, it's fine. And like I struggle sometimes if I'm like in game and playing, so it might be slightly worse for you in some situations because you play.
Yeah,
more.
I think using CPU like I don't think QuickSync isn't used at all for anything other than encoding. Like you don't use QuickSync in game because your GPU does that regardless. So I think QuickSync is sort of just like it's just free real estate there. It's like the integrated graphics in your Intel CPU. So I think I can just use that regardless, but I don't actually know if it's good enough to do like a 20K bitrate encoding because it's integrated graphics in a CPU. It's kind of shit. More for like video transcoding and stuff. First time FD God killed that boy. Intel CPU in the big 26. Hey, it's hop off it. Hop off it. Use DLSS 5. I mean, if I use DLSS 5, then Johnny's going to turn into Charlie Kirk or something, bro. Like, I don't think I can manage that.
Possible that might improve the stream.
Did BattleBot die again? We need that.
Does it keep getting taken down?
Is it EBB? It's EBB. It's EBB at the moment. Verto, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. That reminds me, now that I've received a tier 1 sub, let me run the ads. Subs don't get them. Thank you, Verto. Appreciate that. Ryan Deadass Gaming Care EV being comms. Good. Good. I'm sorry for the ad, Sniper. I'm sorry.
He's not.
For Sniper, I am. For Sniper, I am. For TVNB, I'll budge, right? Like,
A bit of a TVN budge, yeah.
yeah. I want to see if I close one eye, I can see your resemblance with Kirk.
If I close my good eye.
My left eye is so dicky now, it's insane. Life is a blur. It just perma gets removed. Everyone wish Sniper a happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sniper.
Alright. Rialto is the choice from Peps. They go into ban Vafara.
Oh.
What will Qadsiah ban in response? They've used the hazard one already.
Come on. Qadsiah banning themselves.
Kiriko.
There we go.
So what's this going to force them onto? Potentially like a, maybe like a Brig Wuyang or something on this map? Lucio Bap?
Yuri ban. I reckon let's go for the full blown Zeta Division theory, you know? Go for the Alari comps. Like, you've got Gala on your roster, you've got Margit on your roster. It feels like a war crime for one of them to not wind up on Alari taking the piss, you know?
Yeah, true.
You've got the two best Alaris in EMEA on the same roster, and there's a Kiri ban in play. Like, just put it in the bag.
No, I meant more for Peps, right? Because they're the ones, like, for Qadsiah.
Oh, just give up.
Like, yeah,
just
okay.
give up.
Oh, right, just, yeah, okay. That's,
fuck that. It's a 3-0, man. We're going to NA in like 15 minutes. Like,
get on that bus.
Get a full hold going. I find that intel hard to believe, Zufrin. Well, they are playing Bapalari Orisa, so they are actually putting the they're putting the Zeta comps in the bag.
Yep. Yep.
Any napsies, Mr. Hunter? No, it's just another 16-hour day, I'm afraid.
What's the opposite of W naps? L awake.
How long was I awake before this? I feel like I've lost track of like the passage of time at this point.
When was the last time you had a nap? It was between
I
EMEA
had
last time, right? Or did you sleep before Korea too?
No, I didn't. I slept before Korea, right? That was it. I had like 2 naps on that day.
Between Korea and EMEA.
I didn't do that.
On Saturday.
I was on the whole time. Yes. I had 2 naps on that day and then 0 today.
You did all your naps on Saturday?
Yeah, it's just a big day, man. Zora speared into the wall, a little bit of Pistol Pete action, but why are we W crapsing Junkrat's feet? Like, what?
What's that? Alright.
I'm on to you.
They'll get the payload up to the corner and now look for the opportunity to go. It will be a Wuyang Brig out of this one. The Brig into the Bap, the Alari, the Orisa is going to feel a little bit rough for FD God, I think. Willis will get knocked back as he looks for his first engage, trying to get through underneath. A bit of an angle onto Vest, but Vest is going to push the backline. Dip is there with him though. Now they have this angle to try and bully Vest out of position. Bit more space for Peps to swing.
Oh, Dip in the back. He could really close out here, but they should know his position by now. He's been clopping around for a while. Great shift on from Willis, and Aid's going to go down. No lamp challenge for Gala, or is a lamp? No, it's a no lamp challenge. He's out a little late. Vestola's taken a huge beating up in main as well, and Taejong has fallen too. Just not enough going on for the front line of Qadsiah. They're collapsing to the posturing of Team Peps, and now that they're so backed up, I don't even know if they can touch properly, man. Vestola's going to have to throw himself over that bridge once more. I don't think he can even do it, really.
He's going for it. He's spinning. He's not going to make it. He's too slow. Now he is stuck in a very open position. He's used both his spin and his fortify. He's backing it up. Above them is Dipatch. Oh, sorry, it's Taejong trying to slow it down. Vessel play with this window now as they try and walk forward. Opportunity to disengage from Peps, and it looks like everybody's getting out of dodge. FD God is not getting out of dodge. He's speared. He's dead. And Peps will slow it down. Wait for 5.
Someone has asked, what is W craps for? Oh well, it's alright. We'll get there eventually. Double support ultimate for Team Peps.
What is the purpose of you?
What is the purpose of this? Really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Something to ponder.
It's a hard one to answer.
So Marjed shifts into the air, goes for the Captive Sun, lands it on Zerion, might even pop it. Zerion doesn't go for the Tidal Blast, and yeah, Mr. Marjed right back into it. Heart and soul of Riyadh. Just dominating on the Alari. But Team Peps, don't know about that fight. No ultimates invested. That's both for Qadsiah. They did window there, right? A little bit earlier on. So, yuck.
Yeah, just building up a big old bank of ultimates, Peps, to try and crack this bridge. They have a 2-ult advantage now, all 5 ready to go, but they really need some card progress. Look when this payload has been stopped. Have you ever seen a payload stop this for early on the bridge? Willis can't get it moving. There's an override protocol trying to stop everyone peeking. Has forced them back for now, splash damage, and they've got some space for dip. So finally, Peps have made it across the bridge. Costs them 1 ult, but not too bad a price. They still have both support ults with which to push.
Ooh, Battlebot comes out on the high ground for aid. He's swinging deep, but it does look like Willis is on his case. Poking to the back line, and Willis, he's gone very aggressive, trying to counter it out. Tidal Blast on a dip after Willis dies, actually. Stomp onto Sir Marjed, but the lamp from Gala is perfect. Saves the day. Vestola pushing onto the bridge. Feels like he's tried to turn around and change the game a little bit late there. Marjed snipes Zorro, who was sucked in, but I don't think Vest actually got the impact damage. Nice pulse from dip onto the completely stationary Orisa, Ajaxing the horse. Team Peps pushing to the corner, but it's going to be so hard to get around this corner without an ult.
Yeah, they're going to get it up to this next one, but as soon as Vest is back, he's coming back on the Diva as well, so we'd be back even a little bit quicker. No ults left to go, and Gala has another chance to swing with Window, and Taejong is in deep behind. Can't find anything, so just spins his way back to the team. Now it's going to be Gala. Looking for this opportunity with Window, but there's just a Diva on the high ground here, so a little bit tricky. But there's no reason Qadsiah need to force anything at this point. They've got him stopped at the corner. Team Peps have no ultimates. Taejong will just keep going for these opportunities. They actually have to lamp there and no slash onto Willis, so all of a sudden, loads of space for Willis on this point. He takes a slash in the back. 180s to deal with that. There's a Window, and Willis will get demexed. Thought there was a chance to swing in more aggressively, but the rest of Peps didn't really get through to help him. They're all stuffed in the choke. Dip's going to reset off the map, and Peps will be forced back across this bridge.
Oh, Taejong goes for a couple of swings on the bridge and he's cleaning up Team Peps. One after another, they will fall like ants. Dip over to the Widowmaker, goes for the spawn shot, gets nothing for it. Oh, heavens. Another one to delete.
Over to the Vendetta now, and they've nearly got a double support ult ready to go, Peps. This will be their key opening. They just got to make their way past this override protocol, make their way past this Captive Sun, don't get caught by the Sundering Blade or this Vendetta holding close. Dip's going to take some initial space to try and help with that cross. They successfully cleared the first part of this one. Now the Captive Sun comes out, they try and get away. Zerion will go down. Tidal Blast is out onto Dip. Magic finds 2 before falling. Willis is going to find that one. Dip just find a trade onto the baby too, so trades are good from here. Gala's going to go on the run, but Diva is hunting him down. Lamp comes out now. Was it not an earlier time for that Lamp in some of those situations? Either way, Peps finally have a breakthrough and they can get the cart round this corner.
Oh, they swing around the corner and they actually have some decent ults to finish the snowball as well. No support ultimates for Qadsiah. Sir Marjed, the king of Ilari, swapped off it over to the Brigida now, needing to counter out the Diva on retake without the space, without the Captive Sun. Battlebot comes out early from aid, but Dip, oh my goodness, flying off the top ropes, manages to get the kite going. Team Peps, masters of the retreat. Now for the next turn, they are going to be able to push back in with their own Battlebot. Rally's available, and it's not like Qadsiah can fully cut it. I have to sneeze.
Big slash as well, knocks Zorro down to the low ground, looking for more Sundering Blade from Taejong, avoided by Zorro. He's looking for more damage, but now there's a Diva in his face. Pistol out to keep him alive, but while we watch Zorro fight for his life, Dip and Willis are thriving on the other side. They come back to help out Zorro as well. Good pocket onto Zorro, great fight for Peps. They'll kill the baby, they'll cap the point, and we're heading to third point. Bless you, Max.
Thank you, thank you. God, that one was like it was edging me. It just wouldn't come out. All right, Vestola back over to the Orisa, back to the wall now. Gala has the window, but Peps again, ult bank a little bit dry. Not like there's a big snowball opportunity for them here, but they can keep it going. It's not like Qadsiah have much in the bank either. Here we go. Yeah, that's the one, Band for Life. That is the one. Window available for Gala, but has to take it slow for the moment. Zorro's very, very low. Shift back for Willis as well. And it looks like Qadsiah are just going to be able to hold onto this bridge early on. Team Peps didn't really muscle up. They're playing slow for something. And I feel like they've given Qadsiah a lot of respect for free.
Yep, just let him build up into this one. Garner's going to have the window ready to go. Dip's going to have that Sundering Blade now as they try and come through this tight choke point here. Willis is committed in. He's trying to get round the other side. Dip's going to go above. Willis really needs some help. Peps, are we coming to help Willis? He's already had to bomb. There's a window in main. Willis is going to die on baby. And Peps just seem to have no interest. Do they not like Willis?
Yeah, they mustn't like. What are these commands? What are all these commands? Unbelievable. Willis, 0% remake rate. Yeah, not having much luck with it, are they, Sniper? Just grim. Aid, Battlebot available. Willis over to the Zarya now, so it's going to be even harder to counter out Aid's Battlebot. Final fight, they're going to have to touch. They're not going to have the cuteness overload just yet. Zarian trying to bend it around the corner, but really, I would like to see eyes on Aid here, as Aid has a high ground position. It's going to be really easy to execute the Battlebot in the final fight. Tidal Blast comes out. Battlebot is out in response. Dip has not stunned anybody. Zarian is first to fall, and now it looks like we're playing a game of middies between the two ulting M-Rays. Aid wins that one, of course. It's Korean Gaff. And that is going to be the end of the line for Team Peps, the Iceman's brother.
Ice in his veins, clean up kills, a slash in spawn, and Peps will be stopped. There was a lot of problems on those pushes for Peps, so really, getting through to third point, not the worst result in the world, but still a lot of work to do. We'll see what Qadsiah choose to do on the offense here. In many ways, playing this greedier backline into the Diva. On the offense, that's where it's going to be a bigger struggle for Qadsiah. So that's the more difficult one for them to solve. Scoreboard-wise, we're looking at a 10 and a 2 for Majid. 13 and 3 for Aid. Probably the big winner out of that. 6 and 2 for Gala, but good amount of healing and all of that. Other than that, Peps struggling a little bit. Unless your name is Dip, then you're 8 and 2. Just tracer things.
Unfocused. First time I lose box, I'm sorry. Unfocused.
That was a professional level handover, I think.
Yeah, that was a throw. That was a throw.
Go long.
All right. I would love to see a full hold here for Qadsiah, but unfortunately they've let the cart get all the way to third, so we do have to prolong the suffering just a little bit. So Majid tempting us with some Lucio in spawn, but I'm sure he'll get over to some poking crap. There's no way we're going to see the Marjucio coming out already. Gala tempting us with the Zen as well. I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think they're playing Lucio Zen Widow?
I would love to believe that, you know, they could spice up the series a little bit, but there's only so much spice that one man can take, right? There's only a little bit of cracked pepper that I can handle. Gala might go for a 5-ball about a spawn Widow shot as well for Taejong, and then let's put the heroes in the bag. Let's get over to some real.
Yeah, swap going here. Bap and Vendetta, so no surprises in the long run here. But again, got to try and get these heroes into a useful position so they can just use their guns, make use of them before Willis and Dip can find those opportunities to shut them down. They'll get up to the first corner as Taejong wants to clear that one. Booped back for now, and Team Peps will be happy. They'll be stopping this payload at this next corner.
Angry Wolf, you
actually
want to chill? I'm spamming every single Nightbot command, bro. All right, Team Peps up on the high ground now. Vestola has to clear it out. He is going to step top. Just keep on pushing. Spins on the high ground, gets booped off. Slash comes down, and it's actually Willis trading out onto Sir Majed. On the Brigida, a little bit more of a liability, to be honest. It's harder to play into the matchup versus the Ven, and he gets absolutely taken down.
Pistol out, Vesla taken care of now, and Peps will be able to push him all the way back. Maybe even find a bit of a late kill here onto Gala as he's on the run. Nade round the corner, Taejong is low. They'll try and pocket him out of all of that. They will be okay to pocket him out of all of that. But look, and this rally gap, FD God has been swinging and passively charging that with the Inspire the entire time, so he's already at 80%. Gala's going to have the window, but a chance with the rally, if he can keep pace with this one, FD God, to just play aggressively, try and go through, bash that window, take the opportunity. Qadsiah, the onus is on them to find a way through, but they're just getting stuffed at this corner every single time so far. 8 kills.
Window comes down early. Yeah, there you go. 8 will do it. Just blows the hold right open with a nade. It's 180 flip, takes down FD God as well, and Team Peps now they have to play for last. They might get an... Oh, he's going to get that nade kill too, isn't he? Yep, there it is.
The nade master.
Yeah, he's played Halo in his youth, I suppose. Now it's just Aid drilling on the rotation, and I don't think Peps can touch even, really. Dip's going for it on the bottom right, but if they can just kill him quick, I mean, this is going to be an ugly touch. Spin for Vestola, pushes the Diva off cart as well, and it's just too easy. Are you South African? Yeah.
What gave it away? Going to be a late stagger onto FD God.
Safa accent.
Alright, and FD God's rally advantage has evaporated. Magic has caught up, and now we're just going to get a big old ult trade. Willis is going to go onto the Hazard here, a comfort pick for him, but I'm not convinced this one actually matches up all that well into the Orisa. A lot of chance for Vest to counterplay, interrupt that block, and just keep Willis at arm's length with that spin and some of the other cooldowns. They're going to try and come through top now, Slash to clear that one out. Vest will throw the spear, defensive ball comes out, but Aid has this angle, so Willis has no choice but to backstep. Override protocol coming through. Dip now into the back. Gets stunned on that one by Majid. Taking a duel in the air as well. We've lost Zerion on the ground. Aid now has a seat position. Not too many people to shoot at, but he sees Dip. Can't finish the kill. Willis with an important trade onto Majid at the tail end of that rally. Zoro's found one as well. Trades will favour the defenders. Big slice over the top from Taejong. Able to clean this kill up behind. Vest is moving forward right now, but I don't know how much space they can really take. Retake should be very possible for Peps. Or late kill would be a problem.
One last retake coming online here. Taejong, he's holding on. He's got 5 stacks as well, so he's going to be massive damage on anyone that comes out. Slash out for Willis. Where is... Oh my god, the low hop from Taejong. Must have been surfing on a rooftop for a while or something. Has another overhead now coming in the back. Hits... Oh my god. Takes down Zerion as well. And Taejong is just putting on a clinic right now on the Vendetta. Absolutely destructive. Marjucio on the field as well as Marjet is running around on the skates. One fight to win. Maybe not even one fight to win, to be honest. It's probably going to be a pathetic touch from Team Peps. And it seems like we're going to be saying goodbye to EMEA soon enough.
Yeah, really that second point, that was where the Hazard was probably going to have the best option, playing that high ground, dropping down underneath Qadsiah as they come, but it's an early window coming through. Vest has the Terror Surge, Willis is dead already, the cap has just gone through, Sundering Blade is easily avoided from Qadsiah, and that'll be 2-0 for them. Match point coming up, and despite that hard-fought attack from Peps, it was actually just really easy on too many occasions here. The swaps again, questions being asked about sort of Willis hero pool in this current meta, making it trickier for them. Qadsiah on their way to their first win.
Man, 2-0. Not looking too bad. 3-map banger? I mean, we've had nothing but 3-map bangers today, right? There's actually just been nothing going on. Nothing happening at all. Claiming DPS Doom took effort as peak copium. Hey, DPS Doom, Speedly was so good at that one. And look at him now.
Look at him now.
Look at him now. Disappointing in Marvel Rivals instead of disappointing in Overwatch.
Is it over for Peps? Nope. There's one more map, then it's over for Peps.
You'd be right, Jay. You'd be so right. Oh, Angry Wolf Gift, you just don't listen, mate, do you? What the hell is that? That looks to be Jeffrey Epstein enforcing in ASCII.
Oh.
3 minutes of ads coming your way.
I can finally publish Zeta v Falcons. Nice, Panda. Go, go, go. If anyone would rather watch that than his last match of Peps Qadsiah, wouldn't be the craziest decision I've ever heard.
Someone with a degree made that? I hope so.
Fefe looks sad in his stream. Yeah, his team's losing.
Until when's the next OWCS stream? With these quick games, I'm not sure I'll get 5 hours out today. Like 8 hours after these games end. Yeah, like 8 hours after these games end, there's Japan. And then there's a whole same weekend schedule where it'll just be like, you know, Saturday, Sunday, a big long EMEA NA broadcast as well. So yeah, you got plenty of time. You got nothing to worry about. There's 6 days a week of OWCS.
Not actively recruiting Entropy, but drop me a DM and we can have a little chat. Probably not today because I will be going to sleep very immediately after this. But yeah, I'll get back to you. Drop me a DM or sort of what you're interested in or what experience you have, and we can have a talk. I feel like Korea already peaked. Are there any good Korea games left to look forward to? Crazy Raccoon Falcons. Yeah, they did sort of front load the schedule a little bit, but I think there's still plenty of good games. I think the T1 games against those top teams will still be good. You know, Crazy Raccoon versus T1 probably feels like it might be closer than the Crazy Raccoons would like. Yeah, Crazy Raccoon Falcons, I think, is on the last day of regular season. I'll have a peep while we look.
Push map?
Maybe I can...
Push map
What you
closer? Push map
Little
closer?
Quick push closer.
Push closer would be amazing.
That's Korea.
I'm going to end out the day.
Shovel matches.
What's the thought bubble emoji called here? What were like the messages that people were posting of like, you know, like Camel thinking about Haku alive or whatever. Like that shit was really good. What will I get in my new esports loot box? Oof, it's a mystery.
Yeah, Falcons T1, Crazy Raccoon onside on week 2, which is actually not next week, but the week after, I believe.
That's like
T1 Crazy Raccoon. Zeta onside, maybe. Falcon Zam.
Look, I feel like people are excited for SSG DSG just because PG and Lenny are in it, but like the reality is going to be so fucking disappointing. Like,
It's a big rivalry. Now, is it going to end
is there
real quick?
is there going to be a single close game today? What's the other NA game? There's only 2 NA, right?
It's Lunex versus Extinction, which in theory has 5
could be
banger
alright.
over it. Yeah.
Hey, Zaza. SSG vs DSG is just going to be wank. The mile subbing in for lethal.
The Battle of the SGs.
Lep revenge game. Yeah, he's going to get his look in versus Lenny. Like, there's the thought bubble. We have to wait for the entire day to get to Lunex Extinction. Like we have to wait all day to get to the one fixture that might be interesting.
Yeah, but in a way, is that better? You know, like to just keep us alive at the end.
Like the problem is, I'm just already going to be dead. Like, anticipation, bro. Why do I always have to wait until the end of the day to play? Seriously? Hey, maybe your later fixtures will be better, Sniper. Maybe. Probably not. Just an end of the day gamer.
Hater Brig sucks. Okay, Entropy. What's the reason for so many stomps? Is it just a talent famine or talent hoarding? No, I think it's just the way the fixtures have fallen, right? I think if you asked me at the start, the way we shaped EMEA was very much going to be TM are going to be top dog, VP will be the closest to them, there'll be a bit of a tier break, and then we'll have the Alcad, the GK, and the Anyone's Legend. Then Peps might be stuck at the bottom outside of that, you know? So those 3 teams just before Pep or just above Peps should have been the big ones.
It's just not that many games. Like, there's only 3 weeks of regular season play, you know? Like, the teams get packed up pretty quick. 4-week stages can be a real blitz. People really thought Peps would be good. Nobody thought that. Only French people thought that. Like, genuinely, you had to be French to have that degree of delusion. Like, it's simply not possible. This is all the Dilduck's fault. Agreed.
So yeah, I think it's just the nature of the fixtures. We've just had some of them, you know? And the more one-sided fixtures we get out of the way, the more good ones there are down the line. Right?
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 Surely.
Uh-huh. Do you think VPTM will be close? It'll be closer, but it's probably like a 3-1 TM at best. As in that's as close as it will get.
Hey, should I Ajax again today? No, Nenwai, save it. I think you did enough yesterday. That Ajax yesterday low-key hurt, you know? When I see you out in the open and it's like, you know the beat's coming and you know you're in a very scary position. That last fight at Surabasa. Like, no, Nenwai!
I can't suffer another painful Surabasa.
I blinked. Yeah, blink and you'll miss it. Speaking of blink and you'll miss it, Team Peps have just absolutely destroyed Qadsiah first fight. Like, just walked him down. Like, what happened here?
Yep, a little swing in, and sometimes on this Team Peps one, we saw it a little bit yesterday, even though it wasn't overly successful. Sometimes the double slash, if Dip and Willis hit that slash at the same time, stuff just blows up, and this first point can be quite choky on the high ground, and it felt like Peps just found a nice timing. If Willis finds the wall, and we've seen Willis do this a few times, patient waller, lets them walk in, bait them into a choke, chop them off, and then hit that double slash. He's doing it again here. Now he goes through onto the backline, separates for Lucio. Big trouble for Gala. Dip cannot connect though, so they will survive this one. Dip's going to go in for more, doesn't connect the slash, but Taejong's been separated. Dink underneath, defensive bubble onto Gala, but Vess is sort of struggling a little bit. Another defensive bubble comes through, but there's not enough bubbles for everyone. Magic is going to fall too, and Team Peps, they found a tempo that works for them.
There you go, just go faster. Team Peps already 70% on the clock. The wall is good. Gala has fallen, and now Qadsiah falling victim to Team Peps with Willis on his signature hero, and just a full WK M1 slop fest. Oh, Vestola's down as well. I mean, the first point's just fully over now. Another wall for Willis. Surely not another kill onto Gala as well. I need you to play KD. Their world. They're doing it. They're doing it. It took them a while, but they're doing it.
Yeah, great start on that point
crash?
as well. Will be a couple of these points that are a little bit more open and therefore a bit trickier for the Hazard in particular. But they get the early space, and Dip is going to go stand top left. There's a sneaky Emre coming up, but Willis is going to run into that one, so Aid will back it right up to the choke. Now Vesta's trying to poke his way in, one bubble through as he tries to walk onto the Hazard himself, but now a Kitsune Rush comes back. Magic doesn't have it, Gala is dead. They're trying to disengage, they're walking backwards. Willis goes for one more slash. Forces put a TP, but this might be enough for first flip.
First flip should go the way of Team Peps off the back of this. They will be having to face off against... Oh, yeah, no. Battlebot comes out straight onto the point for Taejong with the bubble. The downpour's out. Down to the ground you go, Aid. Caught. Suzu not good enough. And, I mean, the Kitsu from Marjet is a joke. It's so late. Just not going to happen. That's going to be a really nice fight win here for Team Peps, actually. And the ult layering suddenly going their way across the board. Zoro cleaning house. Does anyone have a good image of Hunter? No, there are no good images. Crashy, I'm afraid. There's just nothing. There's no source material here.
No good images yet, Max. Live for the future.
Solid.
Taejong is going to swap onto the Echo here. Aid onto the Sojourn. Just looking for a way to survive against all these slash and aggressive timings. It's going to be beat versus beat, but eyes on that grab from Vestler can stop all of that aggression in its tracks. They're going to play it slow at first. Now Qadsiah try and poke their way off point, but Peps will slow it down as well. Just trying to play any side positions, but now Vestler's goes on point. Oh, Dip's just got to him. They try to play it slow. The grab comes out onto the high ground. Zoro will go down. Gala's going to beat in. Now Eftigod will beat back. Zirion doesn't get it. 4v4 as these beats are traded. Gala grouping up on point. Dip goes flying in, trying to boot this Zarya off. They need to help him. Gala tries to hit the boot. Can't. Willis comes to interrupt it. They are all over Vessler. Vessler's getting booped all around. Tossed like a salad over the side. And all the while, Peps have been in control of point. Taejong's on the back foot. They can't hit the slash, but they're going to have to back it up. Qadsiah. It's 94% already.
Oh my god, Aid's dead. I mean, we're looking at a 300-0 at this rate. Balling back at main, boops Gala back in. They need to touch, they can't. And Team Peps 200-0 already on the board. Just hooning into the next point. Kitsune Rush advantage for Zerion. Beat advantage for FD God. Nothing coming the way of Qadsiah except for a measly copy out of Taejong. What are we going to get from that? I need to see a scoreboard here. This one is going to absolutely fry my fantasy. Find that banger, please. No.
Aid is on Vendetta. Oh boy. Mixing it up, but it's not working out. Zirion's got a Kitsune Rush advantage as well. An early dink onto Gala as well. Just everything connecting for Peps now. They've got eyes on his left-hand side to try and chase down Aid. They force him back, but they can't get the kill. Vessler's on the opposite side, and Zirion's just a few percent away as they go for this slash, trying to bully the D.Va out. Suzu has been forced. They try and flip back towards a point. Vessler's got eyes on his backline. He shifts forward, but here comes a Kitsune Rush. Copy has it out from Taejong, looking for the backline. Meat shot onto Dip's face. He's about to have a downpour to throw in underneath here as well. Willis has found one trade. They're all on point. Suzu has been used though. Here comes the downpour. Does he lock anyone up? They got the TP away. Now they're pocket onto the high ground. Out of copy now. Willis continues to anchor point. They actually got the flip during all of this Peps. And they've got Vess out of suit. They got that high ground. They'll convert off the back of that. And yes, feeling like a 300-0, eh?
Yeah, really dominant for Team Peps. They really have found a pace that works for them. Just fucking run it down mid, boys. No more retreats, no more kites. Just in. Team Peps, they have every ultimate for the next turn as well. They've got the beat, the downpour, that override protocol. It's all just coming their way. Taejong over to the Symmetra now. You're going to get fucked on that one, mate. It's just not going to happen. We are looking at a 300-0 here out of the blue. The Arissa Banda could for Team Peps. All right, let's see if they can leverage this beat advantage. Are they going to go for it fast, or are they going to play slow and wind up having a better beat situation with Gala? Taejong retaking inside, goes for the TP across, but the slash is good. Forces them all off the TP. The wall is good as well. Battlebot comes out from Zoro. Beat early from FD. Got Dip, doesn't receive it, but Taejong has fallen. Massive shots into the back line as well. Gala, no! My fantasy
99.
Gala. And it's an actual 300-0 for Team Peps, down 0-2 in the series. What the fuck?
Whoa! Loved it on Atlas here. Akiri, Lucio, Hazard, and they have just smoked him on this one. Every ult trade for downpours were all big. Everything goes Pep's way, and yeah, what a reversal of momentum now. Obviously, there's still a lot of ways Pep's comp can be interfered with going forward, but what a statement from Peps to keep themselves alive. Map 3 goes Peps' way. Only 9% of people believed, but Sobek just won 218,000 channel points. How much did you put on Sobek, you nutcase?
Who would have thought? It's the pocket pick.
It's only 2
007.
deaths.
Secret Agent Bond for fucking 8? Like, what's going on? Why
Ice
was 8
got
on
50.
Vendetta at the end as well?
Sobek is so up. 00. Ice 150k. How did you know Ice? Are they just the Atlas guys?
We have ways of making you talk, Mr.
He
Bond.
put 20k on Peps and got 200. Bloody hell, Sobek. Alright, I'll see you guys all on Sobek's yacht later. Alright, I'm going to get a drink because we're not going to North America just yet.
Alright. More ads. More water. Find that banger. Blow your nose. Is it yuck? Sign is cleared? Not really, but you know, he told me to. Alright, what is this message in Arabic, I wonder? Looking into this. Translate. How many hours will the broadcast for the Arab viewers present? I'll have my Arabic moderator respond to your question in Arabic because, yeah, you don't ask the questions in English, so we'll see if I can let my Arabic moderator reply. Dr. Suleiman, if you could take it away, please. I've had a block nose my whole life, Sniper. It's gonna be a disaster. Don't do Hunter's facts.
I'm back.
It's going hard.
Ooh, thank you, Artemis. Yeah, let's get loaded on these Pep stats, shall we? Because Peps are getting some points back on the board.
Dude, I haven't seen this account in ages. I gotta follow this shit.
A 10 for Willis, an 8 for FD, a 7 for Zerion, a -5 for Raid,
Hey, Ashley.
minus 0.5 for Gala, 6 for Dip, 7.5 for Zoro. Negatives
Wait,
on
how do they
everyone
ban-
except for Majid.
How do they ban Tracer again? It's the other team banning Tracer, I guess. The second ban... Yeah.
Yeah, so Qadsiah banned it on the previous map on the Atlas, and then now we're going to have Peps ban it here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Triangle, for the tier 1. clawing ever closer to that magical 300 number. Thank you very much, Triangle.
You think Jimbang is cool with being an ASCII? With Jimbang, it's easier to just go for it, mate.
Sobek, I'm rich. You're rich, Sobek. What did you know? How did you know, Sobek? How did you know? 200k on Peps.
Do you think if Alama's still here, he'd be better than Shu? I think he'd be like, I think he'd just be in that like same caliber of players. Like I think like Shu, Fielder, they're like real top dogs in Korea. Like there's kind of just like no contest, you know, like they're always like in those like top spots all the time. And I think Alam would be in that same tier. I think it's hard to say that he'd be like better than Shu, because I'm not too sure that he was.
It's hard to be precise, like that precision.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he's like 100% like of that caliber, you know. He was that guy. He was in that same band of player quality.
Really intelligent player.
But he was like the flexible Shu, you know, where he had like same level of like mechanics and skill as like, you know, Fielder plus. So like probably closer to Shu mechanically than to Fielder. But he could play like the Moira and stuff like that Shu's historically been kind of terrible at. And same would be with like the Kiris and such.
We're really good at stuff like Baptiste, which at the time would have been a new hero, you know. So also
it's like he played Bap and Brig, right?
Like, yeah, like really good at like Omen that he can pick up and very different heroes as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like he would have had the good Kiriko too. How many times did you try to sleep with Shu on the Glads? Don't ask weird questions, man. Any reason why TVNT didn't play? Probably disrespect.
It's going to be Midtown. It's going to be Peps trying to get in his reverse sweep well underway. They'll be starting on the Hazard again. No Lucio this time, though, but they'll play Juno and Brig, so they can continue to go fast. Juno, Kiri on the other side as Qadsiah, as they're going to look to go wide with this. Try and get Taejong through into position on this one. They've got their Orisa into this room on the left. The concession of space pretty easily so far, actually, from Peps. So now Best can swing out in main. Damage onto Willis. Spear's going to hit as well, so now Best can get his way onto point, and Qadsiah have gotten all of the map pretty easily.
Yeah, they seem to just have the entire map. Dip is getting boxed, but he walks onto a mini health pack, so he gets 700 armor refunded to him, so all is good for Dip. But he's lost all that health again. 1 tick conceded, soon to be 2. Gala with a cute little set of torpedoes out from main. And it's going to be Team Peps needing to rush onto the objective now. FD God insta-dead to Taejong. Willis slashing onto the point, but can't quite finish the job. Taejong so low, will be taken down by Willis, actually, so he will finish the job. Vestola, 180, drops the shoulder, misses the spear. Willis continuing to fight on the point, but Vest, he's going to finish it in the end.
Oh no, first point for Qadsiah, and Sobek, he won 218k on Team Peps, and then he put 200k on Peps again. Let it ride. But oh boy, it's not a good start for Sobek's bet. No refunds, I'm afraid. And that's going to be a quick first point, 5 minutes on to second, and Qadsiah will get themselves onto this early high ground to get a bit of poke going. Willis will be swapping onto the Diva. No ults just yet for Peps, but they will be able to claim their own high ground and start taking this slow and pokey fight.
Slow and pokey fight up through main. Willis just holding on the cart, but Vestola has already swung nice and wide and is poking Willis back immediately. Flail from Sir Marjet, of course he doesn't miss. He is the mechanical Brigader after all. Battlebot up into the sky, and the eat is no good for Willis. Now there's a full investment forward for Team Peps, and that's going to cost them heavy. The mechanical Brig smacks Dip with the flail. Taejong finishes off FD God, and it's just free fall right now for Peps. Willis loses suit, and they're going to stagger him out before killing him on the cart. And it's just 1-5 for second point. And look at the ults Qadsiah have at their disposal.
So much to work with as well. Array, a Terror Surge, a Sundering Blade, a combo that could be devastating. Peps are going to go back to the Hazard now as Willis seems unsure the best way through. They might have to Ray early. Probably an Override Protocol early, actually. Speed Ring in the sky. Willis goes out onto point, getting boot back. Wallner to help him live. Override Protocol. Rays will be exchanged. Sundering Blade and that one to make the touch hard. Willis has managed to survive. More damage coming through. Zoro finds aid with this one, but now the Terror Surge onto point. Ray's going to try and heal him through. Taejong trying to get the Juno. Just get it, but Zoro's still got those trades. They're anchoring point right now. They turn their attention onto the Juno. Not cute enough to avoid that one, and Zoro's found his way onto the high ground. To Peps, they will hold.
That's a massive retake for Peps. bleeding the entire old bank dry out of Qadsiah. So much spent to not close that one out. And now they get to hold up on the high ground. It's going to be a lot more difficult for Vestola to phase, or rather to stage up for the pilot. Ellis is hugging Forsen in that emote. You're all exactly right. So Marjed with the brig. I mean, maybe he can get a little rally push going if they start walking up to the high ground. But for now, it looks as if Willis is just going to be marking out Taejong. Dip's there on the corner as well. And it's full aggression for Team Peps now. Dip, watch yourself, son. Huge damage. Fortunately, you can just block it all. Willis keeps going, though.
Yep, they'll force a move away back to the choke now, and it'll be Qadsiah playing retake. They've got a rally if they get in trouble versus any of this, but Dip does have the Thundering Blade. It's going to be a hard walk-up in general for the Orisa. One of the downsides of the Orisa, while good in a lot of these brawl situations, not as good at helping the team rotate, but they can't just get onto the high ground for free. So again, Peps playing relatively slow here, maybe trying to build up their override protocol or something like that. But yeah, big concession for space already.
Yeah, space is being given. Qadsiah. They are just taking it slow for the moment, I reckon. Until Willis again with the high tempo hasn't finds this kill. This guy's just, yeah, it's just he wants to die to Willis, I suppose. So Marjed pops the rally as well, trying to clutch, and Willis dancing around. Even if they find another kill, it's not going to happen. This is insanity. Team Peps. Not a reverse sweep. Not a reverse sweep. Is that Ange?
It's just a trap, isn't it? Willis is playing slow on the right. Aid walks into the room, gets the perfect wall. Then they all flood in to save Willis. They'll save him. And now look at the ult economy. All of a sudden, Peps have everything to work with except for that rally, pretty much. Great ults now to punish on the rotation. Qadsiah will have an override protocol of their own here, but they'll have to take that battle up in the sky. Vesta's going to try and walk onto the high ground. And again, Peps, they're given the space. It's just a trap, though. I think they're laying the bait. Trying to bait Qadsiah into their hitbox. Now, an early override protocol downpour in response from that one. Launches him out of the sky. Willis has hit this one time and time again. He turns on to Vestler, who is comically deep compared to the rest of his team. Zoro will take that one down for free. And Peps, they give the space, but it's all part of a plan.
Oh, it looks like the new video has been posted. I should ping the Discord about it. Maybe I'll do it when the stream is over. Willis on the advance. Orbital Ray for Gala, but we're down to only a minute left. Zerian. I mean, look, there's so much available for Team Peps. They've been doing such a good job getting these kills in the neutral. Qadsiah, they don't want to let it go. Hey, Claire. Perfect. Alrighty. Push up onto the high ground now for Qadsiah. They're charging up their final push of ultimates, really. Battlebot comes out early. Cuteness overload in response. Zoro shooting walls. Oh, no. Aid traded out for Dip, so it's a 4v4, but Gala's so low in the Ray. Zerian gets his god hand dialed and cleans up. Now, it's basically just going to be Qadsiah getting cleaned up once more, and Team Peps, they're going to play for last. All they have is the rally, though.
Yeah, stagger onto Vestler now. He's going to try and spin his way out. He will... 1 HP round the corner. It's not a stagger at all. Vest has gotten away with it. Willis is still going. Terror Surge now to turn it. Trying to pull Willis into this one. Willis is trying to get over. He takes a lot of damage. Now Vest keeps going forward. Charged up spear. Can't connect onto Dip. He's so low. Rally comes full. He dies for it though. FD God leaps back in. And now Peps will push him back one more time.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is a disaster here for Qadsiah. It's falling apart. 10 seconds on the clock. Vest swap into D.Va. The touch isn't possible here. Abe, I mean, he's not Harry Houdini, right? There's no way he can make this one work. He nearly kills Zerian. Oh, God. Good with the nades, but there is no touch. Qadsiah, they had so much time.
Yeah. Also, that Vest stagger actually ended up being an even bigger stagger somehow. Unbelievably. Just bleeds all the time off the clock. And it's after an absolute nothing first point, a great second point, and Sobek can at least let out a little bit of that inhale now. A bit of a sigh of relief. Look at this. Zoro is 18-1. Maybe he was the budget pick. 9k damage.
Jeez. These damn hit scans, man. Look at them go.
I'm predicting OWCS finals is Zeta v Peps. Peps to win.
So what did you say about Team Peps? I said you'd have to be French to believe they could win.
How French you feeling right now, Max?
I'm not French. At King for YouTube. Bang. Thanks for that, Fat Gummies. Thanks a lot.
Think he might be a second ahead. Okay, we'll do a quick sync check while we're waiting. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Yeah, wicked sick. Alright. Attack now for Team Peps, and the marker is pretty clear. They just have to get to that second point, past that one. All about getting space initially on this first point, though, because it is big, it is open, and it will favour a bit of a slower style of comp. Qadsiah will look to keep that space for Magic and Gala and aid as well. But if they can get Willis on top, we've seen the damage they can cause. And Dip's got the Sim TP. I don't know if it's just get everyone out of spawn. He's just going to go Vendetta, and FD God having a look on the cat, and he will go back to spawn.
Oh, heavens. Sorry, I had that video open, Rowan. I just trying to check that it's all good because I didn't publish it. I've left it in the hands of Thigby, but I forgot to work out how to do the Discord things for them. Alrighty. Qadsiah. God, they're going to have to hold on for a long time here. Willis on the Diva instead of the Hazard. I feel like there's a massive aura loss suffered as a result of this. Maybe a problem for them. Willis working his way through the side. Vestola still here on the horse, clopping through main. Shift onto the side, and Margit is going to have to TP out of dodge immediately, though. Very squishy backline versus the Diva. You got to watch yourselves, Gala and Margit. Both can be victims of a Willis shift.
Both Vendettas meeting themselves in the house right now as Peps try and probe for an opening. Zoro down to half HP as FD God gets there. And Taejong's just lost his trade. FD God joins in on that one. An opening pick. Now they're chasing onto the high ground. No escape here. Oh, maybe escape. TP's away, but Willis was waiting on the other side. Kills the low HP Sir Imagine. And Vessler is trapped in. Going to be a late death for him. And that's a quick first point. The perfect start for Peps. And is Sobek about to become a millionaire?
Oh. Sobek, did he put all of his money on Team Peps?
Well, he won. He put 20k on the last map, won 218k. Then he doubled down. He let it ride, put 200k on Peps this time.
Someone commented it was the best one yet. Sure, I haven't watched. All right. Good looks, good looks. It's the Lucio ban. The Lucio ban that we all know absolutely crushes Sir Marjed's ability to flex here. Gala also famous for his Lucio play. Things are getting dodgy. Vestola has the Terror Surge. He's holding forward at the moment, but he's taking a hell of a lot of damage. His gun is also quite warm. Misses an easy spear on Willis over on the side. He's getting tossed around. Trying to play the mid ground, but you can see the cuteness overload. It's about to come online for Zerion. Speed Ring is out. Big spin through main. Massive Terror Surge, but where are the kills? Gala finds one. Orbital Ray out from Zerion now as Vestola runs out to the Mega. Kite God. Taejong's traded. Gala still has a cuteness overload, but he hasn't actually used it yet. Now Bess is stuck in so deep. Everyone crashing out onto him. Where's the trade? Where are the ults? Now Gala uses the cuteness overload. Now we use it. Qadsiah going down to the override protocol of Zoro, and it is absolutely disastrous for Qadsiah.
Disaster now. All of a sudden, we are approaching this final checkpoint very quickly. Look at this rally gap as well. FD God is going to have it ready to go. A Sundering Blade from Dip 2. All they have to do is worry about this override protocol. But if they can deal with that, they'll be in a great position here to win this fight and win this map with plenty of time to spare. Override protocol out. Zoro is going to try and rotate, but no rotate. He was on a very deep angle, actually. So that's going to be an easy retake. And oh boy, that's Qadsiah. Campbell was very happy with that one because that was a very easy retake when it could have been very tricky.
They seriously needed it, right? 3.5 minutes on the clock now. Bit of space to breathe, but the ults are going to keep on coming for Team Peps. They've got the Sunder, they've got the Rally, and Willis is closing on another downpour. He shifts across through main, he gets speared out into the open. He has to use his wall defensively now. But he's just straight back underneath to the cart, applying pressure, and somebody is going to have to make a move to poke him out. Looks like it's going to be Taejong dropping down below. Dip slithering on up to the high ground, goes for the slash on Marjed, but Marjed is able to bash away quick with the movements. Dip just forcing Vestola back though, and it feels like Qadsiah have lost a whole lot of space down on the low ground. Dip gets caught out by Vess actually, and it is going to be Alcad once again finding that early trade.
Painful for Peps, a couple of false starts where they get good position, but then they just lose someone for a whole lot of nothing. This is going to be valuable time off the clock. We're down to 2.5 minutes. The ult are getting stacked though for Peps. They've got the Ray, they've got the Rally, they've got the Downpour to counter out maybe that override protocol if Aid gets it as well. But Qadsiah are getting to their own ult bank too. Right now Willis is underneath, but he's getting it marked out. The payload is not moving much more, and Willis looking like he's going for a big, long, deep flank. But Vendetta is marking his position. FD God has died before the fight. Another false start for Peps. More time off the clock.
Time off the clock. It is killing Team Peps right now. It feels like they've had such an ult advantage for the past two fights, and both times it's just slipped through their fingers in the neutral. Yeah, now it's 5v5. Oh, Qadsiah, not like this. Don't pray for Peps, Lucy. Are you French, Lucy? Say it ain't so. All right, Team Peps stepping forward now. Big damage on to Vestola with Zoro just playing the main angle. He has the override protocol. Willis Creeping on in from the flank as well. The protocol comes out, full kite back, but Dip's in the back line. Rally from Marjed. Dip Mikey getting caught out here. He's so low. Cuteness overload finds 2. Oh my god, Gala still has his own cuteness overload. Oh, alright, well, Gala's saving for next.
Gala's keeping it cute back in spawn right now, but the cap is hurtling towards that checkpoint. Now, Gala, we need a touch, Gala. He's not going to get there, and that is going to be Peps. Appreciate it. To be honest, Gala, really appreciate it. Really appreciate that one, Gala. Peps are going to win. Yeah, class of you, honestly, mate. But Peps win again. Sobek is going to become a billionaire. That's a $500,000 for Sobek right there and then. Peps have tied us up, and the reverse sweep is more than on. 28-2 for Zorro. 28-2. Double or nothing. You can only bet $250,000 max, I think. 17k damage. That's a lot of damage.
Don't start with me right now, Oren. Don't start with me. You don't want to be asking bullshit like that after I've been live for 14 and a half hours, man. You just... Don't start.
Norcowers, thank you very much for the gifted tier 1 to Sobek. For rich, get richer. 10k more damage than aid. The stats are up. I'm looking into this.
Why are Peps so good at reverse sweeping?
It's really the natural evolution of a retreat.
Alright. 3 minutes of ads coming right up. Subs don't get them. That means if you buy a subscription to me, you put money in my pocket and you don't have to watch the American military recruitment ads. See you on the other side.
Alright, so points for Midtown are 16 for Zorro, 12 for Zerion, 5 for FD, 7.5 for Willis, 4 for Dip. Taejong with a -2.5. Majid is at break even. Gala still got 5.5, you know, so support, well, at least Gala's benefiting from the longer maps. 1.5 for Vest, 4.5 for Aid. Atomic Fruit! Thank you very much, Atomic Fruit, for the 5 community gifted. Huge from Atomic Fruit. And congratulations to everyone who got one, including Grapes OW. Good luck later, mate. We'll be watching. Enjoy your sub. Thank you very much, Atomic.
FD is saving my fantasy. Oh.
Thank you very much, Atomic
38.5 this weekend with a map to go.
If we get... Let me do some math. So, Aid got 14k, Zori got 17k. The rest of Peps...
Send me a DM. Cheers, I'm dying for Israel. It's a military ad. They're getting a US Army ad.
Oh. Hey, Tornado, there's something on your mind, is there? Okay, thanks, Tornado. Let me know what it is. And thank you very much, Toby2 Spades, for the tier 1. Love the tier 1s. Thank you very much, everyone. And yeah, doing some math here. So how much damage does Zoro get here? So about 12, 13k, and then another 7k. So like, Peps got... The rest of Peps got 20k, Zoro got 17k. What's going on this bet?
To gamble or not to gamble? Speed invest. Starting to feel like a slice of cold pizza wouldn't go down too poorly.
How much, what's the sitting ratio here? Are you just doing a whole pizza and another whole pizza?
No, I wouldn't do it the second whole pizza in the second sitting. I'd explode. The second one gets that one gets edged.
Yeah, and as for Max Sobek, you can only do $250,000. Rich person problems, am I right?
Morello's got that shine. What sauce do you mix your tuna with? The juice from the beans and sometimes some mayonnaise if I'm feeling like I can afford the calories.
Runa Sappy for the final map. Get your predictions in.
Oh, Lucy.
How is it 2-2 what? Peps love a reverse sweep.
Barrier ban. Oh man. If Alcad lose this, they're fucked realistically, right? Who did they lose the first game to?
I want to say
Someone hard, right?
or VP was it?
VP.
Yeah. The VP one is like understandable, you know, like fits within the power rankings or expected power levels. Remember, one of the consequences of a smaller regular season is that every game matters a little bit more. Only top 4 get to playoffs, so losing to Peps put Qadsiah in a particularly precarious situation. Flurin with 100k on Peps.
You a Peps head, Cherry?
Sobek with a $250,000 on Peps. Peps have now become the favourite thanks to Sobek's generous investment. Please, Aid, I need this. I believe in Zoro. Zoro has been on a heater the second half of this map.
Prash is big on the ASCII. No, I'm a VP. Epitome of point of failure. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. I need some more water.
More water.
I'm thinking about it. RCX, when does Uncoachable Awards 2025 featuring TVNT come out? I would do Uncoachable Awards when they did Overwatch TV Awards.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. There's no such thing. So
It's hard
never.
going from LA Glads to VP and getting 0 titles since 2018. Hey, I mean, you can only blame me for 2 of those LA Glads years, Cherry. So yeah, you're welcome.
We've only had 2 bad years. That's not too much, right? What's 2 years of anyone's life?
I mean, we won mid-season madness and bloody kickoff clash in 22. Isn't that 2 titles? Doesn't that count?
That doesn't sound like it fits their agenda, Max.
Yeah, it feels like we actually delivered titles in 22, just not the grand finals of the real season, you know. Yeah, and what happened after that? I don't know. None of my business.
What? That's really not my department, I'm afraid. Alright. Zarya banned, all the marbles on the line. Qadsiah about to have their mentals thoroughly tested here. It's going to be Runa Sappy, it's going to be Kiri Lucio, Vess will be on the Orisa. Peps, you don't need to ask what they're on. It's going to be Dip on Vendetta, Willis onto the Hazard, Zoro onto Nat Sojourn, obviously with the ban in play. Going to be a Pharah from Taejong here for Qadsiah.
Pharah switch up here, trying to do anything to crack the code of how they can stop getting shit on by Willis shifting in over and over again. Vestol is about half HP, but he does connect the spear onto Zoro, forced to slide back. Nice knock, but Aid has found Dip already. So, Qadsiah, 5 versus 4, pressing forward. Zoro gets directed. Oh, Taejong, you dirty bastard! Unbelievable. Shoots forward, preds the slide back, hits the direct through the wall. Insane stuff from Taejong there. Qadsiah take the first fight. Willis goes down last. The Team Peps aren't going to be blocking the cart anytime soon.
Nope, not at all. Good start for Qadsiah, just what they needed and posing a different problem. And this Pharah is going to force Willis onto D.Va. And I think Qadsiah are going to be very happy about that. Get Willis off his best hero. And Taejong is doing big work on the Pharah, so more than happy with that too. Vess is on a bit of an adventure inside right now, trying to mark the flank. Thank you very much, Jarrett P23 for the tier 1. Appreciate it a lot.
Big ups, JP. All right, Zoro fully charged in main. Sorry, I just in the middle of it, really. So hopeless. Oh.
Vess has killed Zoro.
You got the rest, man.
We have no synergy. We have no synergy.
Just take it away. We got nothing. We got nothing. We're never getting hired. We're fired.
Leaving a lot of space now to build tension. It's going to be a checkpoint for Qadsiah and pretty good time.
I'm going to leave a little bit more space between me and you talking, then interrupt one another a little bit more, and then leave like a big empty gap. And let's see.
You know what, Hunter? I don't actually agree with that point at all. It's going to be a Kitsune rush advantage for Majid. Zyrion's a little bit behind. FD God is low.
Well, actually, I think I'm going to have to bring it back to that point we were disagreeing on before. Kitsune rush for Sir Majid is available right now, but Zerion is 90%. And Team Peps, they are getting rolled. Maybe it's time for a random throw in the middle of the fight where you can't really tell where it's happening.
Kitsune rushes out off from Majid right now. Zirian has one to match on this as well. Zirian will match it now a little bit later, but Taejong, he's got that barrage in the sky. A Terror Surge to combo with 2 if they want it. Qadsiah have flipped the map, but they've lost the robot. Vess has got the robot, hanging on to it for now. Peps are forced ever closer. FD God has got a beat advantage out of all of this now, but Vess is playing it slow. FD God, is there a timing to go? Jumping over rockets, looking for his opportunity, but Peps are being patient.
Come on, Gala, Amp, Green, man, get that beat online. Bestola's found Dip again. Team Peps, they're falling to bits. You'd have to be delusional to believe the French could win this series. Beat comes out for FD God. Barrage from Taejong catches Zoro. Gala's dead to FD God. 98 on the beat. FD God's got 2. Bestola, oh my god, is she gonna get the fuck out of here? Zarian has gone down. FD hooning back into the cart, but it's not gonna be enough. It is enough. That's actually ridiculous from FD God. We need the POV.
Oh my god, the mechanical Lucio gets it done. Outrageous from FD there, dragging his team back into this one. The saving grace for Qadsiah. Gala died on 99, which means he has a beat advantage.
This is how Hex casting sounded. Oh.
Oh, I can't. I want to make it into a short, but just for me. It's going to be a Gala beat around the corner in response to that overclock.
Best didn't get it.
Oh dear. Aid gold clock in response, but it was pretty passive actually, so a whole lot of nothing. So Pep's going to be very happy with that ultimate trade. Qadsiah not finding the value they really needed. Now the onus on Peps though to fight quite literally uphill to get their first meters on the board. They're 89 meters down, so they need to make something work, and Willis is going to take 1 billion damage. He's going to get demech before the fight. This is a problem. There's a Lucio on him, there's a Kiri on him. Sundering Blade from Dip trying to get around the corner, goes for the snipe, damage but no kill onto Majid, goes for the slice, will finish the kill. Zora's found a dual win on Aid as well, so despite that bad start, they might be okay, but a Diva is still alive. We're going to watch Willis come back from spawn, but let's get eyes on Vess. He's in the thick of it right now, fighting on point, nearly out of mech, and he will not be able to turn the fight, but he will stall out the payload at least.
Look, Qadsiah, it felt like they had a real opportunity to just full cap the map with the snowball they had built up. Now FD God, he's decided he's too angry and too French to die, so he's hard gapping Gala on the Lucio. He's got a second beat absolutely ready to rip. Gala only 37% on his second beat. Swinging out in main now for the side of Qadsiah, but they've got no ultimates outside of this Kitsune Rush. The double support ultimate for FD God and Zerian really could come up trumps here. Swinging through main, but not forcing the issue. Qadsiah, they have to be so careful of the beat push from FD. Looks like it's just going to be Dip fighting for a position in this corner.
Kitsu's
Block comes through. Suzu as well. Now the Kitsu's out. FD God with the beat. Aid has fallen. Kitsu from Majid comes out later still. Can they turn it? Vess has used bomb as well, but they got 1 kill. Zoro's down. Maybe they can do this after all. They didn't really do much with that beat push. FD God's on the run, getting chased by Taejong, but I think Taejong's been peeled off. FD God finishes the kill. Willis, great peel. Vestola stuck out in the open, but Sir Majid, the Batman of Riyadh, takes down Zerian, and Qadsiah, they hold on. They have the closer respawns. They have their Gala about to have the beat, and Dip is going to Ella spin his ass out of the fight.
Really important fight for Qadsiah, because that was double support invested by Peps, but they just got a bit lost in the mid-fight there. Zirian doing one thing, they couldn't hunt down any of the kills, and Qadsiah now have a beat advantage, control of the robot back onto Peps' side as well, and a great chance to snowball this forward. Decision time for Qadsiah though. Do they want to push this beat advantage, or are they just going to play it slow to bleed for clock? They're actually taking a bit of a back step. It's Willis who has gone all the way in. He doesn't have the bomb yet. What are we thinking, Willis? Over eager as Saga out, and Qadsiah are going to be licking their lips at this one. A fight for free. No need to use the beat. Perfect situation.
Good looks from Gala here as well,
Zerian
holding onto the beat drop. Does look like Zerian will find a mega trade onto Aid, and Aid is going to get back spawned as well, so it looks like Gala's going to have to do his best Uber driver impression, or just completely ignore the fact that somebody's gotten traded, and now he realizes he needs to go back to spawn. And we need a pause. Let's see if they do what they do in Korea, and they give you a little rationale
reason
in the bottom right for why the pause is happening.
It's going to be a Zest mic issue.
Pause, man, pause, man, pause, man. Yeah.
Enjoying this chat. This Zoro Aid Peps CX Avril Batman. Just.
What even is that? FPS deny toes.
Just this emo, this emo like match report. I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, if you don't have 7TV, this match report won't make a lot of sense.
IELTS. That looks like an accreditation for English as a second language speakers. Do I talk like a fucking second language speaker, FPS Denitos? Why would I have an accreditation for English as a second language? Hello?
Surely even you can get that qualification, right?
Oh my god, level 1 Krug is in my chat spamming Peter Griffin with balls for a chin. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing here, level 1 Krug? Are some of these guys your former teammates or something? I'm watching with Rajara. Dude, Rajara is that one dude that likes all my tweets, you know? I swear Rajara, he is always liking my tweets. He's been at the game for so long, but he's always got time for a bullshit tweet from me. I love it.
I know he looked bad on the only map he played, but do you guys still think Lip is a top 15 hit scan? You know what, Joe Gaddos's grandma? I reckon he can still get into the top 15, yeah.
Big pause now.
I think you've made that margin sufficiently big. He can get in there.
I'm in it. Give it time, Cougar. Just give it time. We might be getting in. Oh no, just getting really close to Johnny and X. Yeah, just pause, Smashy. Oh, Smashy, you look so cute in the interview today.
Big wave.
Yeah. Unpausing. You can hear them unpausing, but they haven't changed prod. And we're back.
All right. 3.5 minutes left. Qadsiah with a significant lead, both in
Keep that
terms of
music
meters and in terms of beat.
All right. Little Gala needs to execute on this beat. Going to be so critical. Can't go down. Huge advantage right now for Alcat. I think the overclock for overclock. Beat push, maybe? They're going flying over the top. Beats available. Drop it, Gala! Where's the beat, man? What's going on? They're just running out into the open. What are we doing? 2 for 1? Maybe they don't need it? They do need it. They're trading 2 for 2. What is going on?
What? It had all the look and the feel of a beat push.
It was AIDS overclock, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like,
But
it really looked like a beat push. Like, just movement-wise.
Thank you, Big Arms Jacob, for the gifted tier 1 to Grank. Thank you very much, Jacob. I'm sure Grank will be
FDS beat now.
appreciative.
He's lapped.
Yeah, he's just caught him up now, and it's going to be a double support ult trade, but Zoro has a overclock advantage, so a great chance to start with that fight. Maybe force out an earlier ult. He's going to pop it straight away. Dip is low damage on. Gala's going to drop a beat now. FD God later beat catches all 5 members. They push back in. They're hunting down Taejong. He will fall. They get the kill. They deal with Gala as well. They've made sure the robot is stopped, but Gala will die now. So imagine with an important trade. Oh, still on point. Aid will get deleted. Vestler goes down as well. A trade onto the Lucio, about as good a trade as he would, or the trade to be most willing to accept if you were Peps, but they still have Kitsune Rush, as does Majid, but Sundering Blade for Taejong over the top.
Oh, I'm so fucking scared. Qadsiah they have to touch, but I don't think they're going to be able to concede. Oh, stop the checkpoint here. Oh, shift on. Vess actually gets the tap at the last moment. Kitsu comes out from both Kiris, but Taejong's found dip. Vess has the bomb as well. Taejong sundering from the flank. Gets it in main. That's both ultimates dropped by Alcad there. Sunder and bomb both. They're only up 1 at the moment. It's really going to have to press this advantage all the way to a kill. Otherwise, this could go pear-shaped for them. They've spent so heavy. Team Peps need to back up just that little bit more overhead, but no low hop for Taejong? Come on, man. Where's the low hop? This Solar takes a whole bunch of damage. Gala's 60% on his next beat, although God only knows when he's going to use it. Fly up into the sky for Taejong, getting ready to hold the corner. But Qadsiah, take it slow this time around. Don't go flying around the corner like you've got a beat push.
Just play like we have beat, guys. Play like we have beat. It's going to be a slight beat advantage for Gala, but only a few percent here, so right in the mix. Rail is up for Aid as well, but pressure on him from behind. Didn't see that one coming from Willis. Willis is split now. They do manage to peel Aid out of this one, but now Peps can walk up that choke. Overclock from Aid. Swings
Block
corner,
it.
looks for dip. Big damage.
Block it.
Gets him out. Zorro shuts him down just with a normal rail. Now, looking for more. They have player advantage. Peps are going to try and stabilize first. They're going to turn on to Taejong first. Zorro coming to help this one out. Catches a slash, slows it down. Both DPS are low. Zerion's going to team up with them. Peps are making a bit of a meal of this cleanup now. TP from Zerion. Gala actually has to be ready to go. FD has it to match as well. They bought so much time. They're backing it up. They slow it down. Zerion has died. Gala now with a beat around the corner. FD God is going to beat back second beat. Zorro has the clock ready to go as well. They need more Peps. FD God has found Taejong. Zorro still has the clock if he needs it, but Peps are trying to be patient. They know they need ults to win fights after this, so they slow it down to the choke. Oh, they're flying into FD God. Team Peps, they know they have to be greedy with ults. Now they go with overclock. Big damage onto Garda, onto Vest. Vest will be happy. Bomb force looks for it. Magin is one. Gets the kill. They deny the mech. Zorro hits all the shots. Willis doesn't really wants to save Bomb here as well. He will save it. Zorro will get all the cleanup. We're heading into overtime, but Peps are not done yet.
Oh, they're not done yet. It's like one fight now because the checkpoint is not going to be contestable at all. Gala's going to be late to the party. If they can fight right on the checkpoint, maybe they can squeeze two. The robot still has to scratch its backside here, so maybe they can go for a quick one. But if they wait any longer, 100% it's going to be just one fight with these overtime spawns. Card starts moving around. Shift onto the point for Vestola. He's already half HP. Kitsune Rush comes out for Marjed, matched by Zerion immediately. Sundering Blade from Dip in main. Huge damage coming out. Taejong matching the Sunder. He peeks the bomb. He doesn't die to it though. No boops from FD God. Taejong comes flying around the corner. He's all over Zerion, but Zorro's found Aid. Willis is out of soup, but it's so close. Zerion taken down. Big Ellis spin. Overhead goes wide for Taejong. Gala scrapping on the point, but Taejong, the pugilist, finds another one. Dip has fallen. Gala chasing for more. Taejong once again hopping around the point, and it looks like Qadsiah by the skin of their pearly whites will hold on. 3-2 victory. Like I was saying, you'd have to be fucking delusional to believe that Team Peps could win this one. Wasn't even close.
Reverse sweep prevented. They hold on. That last fight, Willis was just stuck in the open, so even though he had the bomb, he was just forced immediately out of mech again, and as soon as that happened, Vest was just able to do too much. And Sobek, the winning streak is over. He still has a lot of money left in the bank, but Peps denied the reverse sweep. Oh, Zorro, you played so well. You played so well.
Fuck, that was really good.
Yeah.
Really good series.
Great series.
Oh my goodness.
Great recovery from Peps. I think a lot of people, you know, might have written off Peps, but they showed they have a bit of fight.
Zorro was clutching so hard, man. Like all these clock turns, like clock from Aid, Zorro just swings the flank, gaps him. Like Aid's 10 and 9, bro. Zorro was so good.
Yeah.
Dad Jeans, thanks for the prime. Welcome.
Where was everyone? Everyone here when I was saying Aidis wasn't all that. Say, did you even watch Open Qualifiers? Yeah, I did, but my eyes were open, you fools. But yeah, tough one, Zorro. Still like heads held high type thing.
These are really big games for them too, right?
Yeah, super important.
These are the games that like really, every regular season match really matters in the new format because what is it? Top 4 makes it through out of the 6. So like it's really critical that you win these close matchups, the head-to-heads. Because, yeah, I mean, you have to make it into top 4 in order to be in the playoffs. The bottom 2 just go straight to relegation. Like,
this map 5 from Qadsiah could really be, like, season-defining when it comes down to it, you know?
Yeah, I'm falling to bits. Do you think Aid is a Milgizzy merchant? What does that even mean? They're brothers. Like, what does that even mean? Just dance.
We just love going for the reverse sweep too much. Yeah, I don't know. Try winning a map 1 every now and again, Zorro. See how it feels. You never know. You might like it.
I mean, how can they do that with the hazard ban in play? You know. All right.
You might be onto something. That's why they pay me the big bucks, Zorro.
You reckon Gala does the interview? Gala or Marjed?
Marjed, maybe, yeah.
Has DSG versus SSG happened yet? No.
It's coming up next.
What happened to career seedings? None of my business.
Two teams get relegated entropy. We'll get sent down to promotion relegation. So the bottom two teams of OWCS will go into a double elim tournament against the top two teams of Face It Masters. They'll play off against each other. The top two teams from that tournament go to OWCS. So even if you get relegated, you finish bottom two, you got a chance to bounce right back.
Maybe Cougar. There's no time like being single to invest in an unproductive hobby like playing video games.
Can a partner team get relegated? They certainly can. There's nothing stopping them.
Hunter, can we get Preds? It's none of my business. Snowflake, Meridex. Ping a mod. Real games start now. I mean, we literally have to wait until game 5 in order to see Sniper versus bloody Lunex.
Is there a long break
what a
between
game?
the series?
Fucking fun, smashy.
Not really. It'll probably be like 10-15 minutes. I think maybe we're going to have like an interview with Qadsiah and then sort of a 10-15 minute break. So maybe like 20 minutes overall, but not too long a break. Well, we certainly can, Harold. Alright, Runa Sappy, a -2 for Aid, plus 1.5 for Zorro. Overall scores?
Overalls.
Let's hit some overalls. There's a 28.5 for Zerion. Go on, Zerion. 23 for FD, 19.5 for Willis, 29 for Zorro. Big Z. 6.5 for Dip. Majid with a 22.5. Gala with a 23.5. Like, pretty respectable.
Yeah, Gala.
Vessela 19.5. Taejong with an 11. Aid with a 20.
Yuck.
Who invited these Koreans?
I should have taken the hit. I should have taken the hit scans. Flex DPS, the Vendetta, just not enough points.
It's too a tradier hero, I think, and you kind of get low damage.
Trade and you you don't do like lots of chip damage.
You get like you get impactful damage, but you don't just get like compared to Emre where you just get constant damage ticking up.
Yeah. Holy, just watch when DSG bend over SSG. I'll shit in my hands and clap. How much longer for matches? There's 2 games left. Marjet interview.
Thank you so much for joining
Look at him,
us.
he's buzzing.
Long time no speak.
Map 5
you guys
banger.
got your first win on the board,
Fucking
but
smile. $1 million
gotta
smile.
go back here. Sorry, I have to do that. Map 3 is when it started to crumble a little bit. What happened? Walk us through
That luxurious ass door he's got, bro.
the conversation after
door
the
is
map
worth more
heading
than my
into
house.
Map 4. How did you rally
Door is
back?
so
Like, give me the-
pricey looking.
I mean, I think it was the Hazard, to be honest. It's completely dogfight. The bans, the map picks, but you know, I'm glad we pulled it through and we won.
Just for comps, for bans, for map picks with a problem.
I gotta ask you, Server. Are you surprised? Like they look so good on the Hazard in games 3 and 4 that you never even saw them try it in game 5, or do you think it was something with the map and the bans that kind of led to that?
I think it was the map and the bans, because even in scrims, we know they're really good on Hazard. It's hard to counter it, to be honest. I don't know. It felt super hard to play. We beat them on the Lucio Kiri comms.
So, Marjet, talk me through like your strength as a team. Like, when do you guys feel most comfortable? Because heading into the second map, you know, we saw the Baptiste come out, the Elori come out, and like I feel like that's when you and Gala, like, you're really comfortable playing those heroes. But then in a meta like this, we're playing Overwatch, it's Lucio Kiri. It's always gonna be Lucio Kiri, right? So talk me through, like, when are you as a team most comfortable? What do you think your strength is?
I would say the double flex support comms. You know, S-Cars hybrids. Me and Gala could play everything, I feel like. We just need to improve on other things. And we do keep improving in scrims day by day. So we're going to get there one day.
Well, hopefully one day soon, since
One
the
day.
regular season is very short.
One day by day.
Sermajet, I'm going to let you go and celebrate the victory after this intense first week of play. Thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck next week.
Thank you guys for having me. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right,
Reckon I can get a
ads
quick
time.
curry in here?
My God. Don't tell me your wife is going to be delivering you another curry and naan. Like,
Yeah, it's a leftover curry, so just a leftover curry.
oh, Nelso, 100 bits. Let's listen to the TTS.
All right, yep, let me do that. I'll cut the VOD, and I'll be right back.